Hello everyone, I'm David Fernando Dapher, and this is Vemba Sebastião, aka Vemba Boggles.
Boggles,
Yes?
actually.
Boggles.
Yeah, Boggles.
Okay, this is Vemba Boggles, but I will say Vemba Boggles.
Okay.
Yes.
No problem.
Who
As long
is
as
an
we
English?
get each other.
Yes. Who is an English teacher, but not. Are you a teacher trainer?
I'm not teacher trainer.
Okay.
Not teacher trainer.
You're only
I'm
an
just-
English teacher.
yeah, just English teacher.
Okay. He is an English teacher coming from where? Not Samba. No.
That's it's a mixture. I don't know what's
What's that?
Kasent actually.
Cassandra.
The gate of Kasent.
Okay. Okay, so welcome to answer my questions. I am Dapher, David Fernando. My guest, as you can see, is Vemba Sebastião, aka Vemba Boggles.
Okay.
My technician is Daniel, as usual. Hi, Daniel.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Good.
And the same to you.
Good. How was your week? How was your weekend?
I
Let's say
had
no.
a
How was your
marvelous-
week? Your week, not
I
weekend.
had a marvelous week
Oh, that's good.
and nothing to complain so far.
That's
What
good.
about you? It was
I was-
tiring, not tiring.
He looks
How was
tired.
it? He looks tired, right?
busy, Daniel. Yeah, I had.
I was this week, right?
Yes, but here we are.
But the most important, we're here
Yes.
for one more edition of Answer My Question.
That's
That's
right.
it.
It is to you.
That's it, Daniel.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You're late. Greetings, guys. Greetings from Mozambique. Carlos Jive Malay viewing us from Gaza, Mozambique. And
Oh.
I can see, yes,
Thank you so much.
he is the #1 international viewer.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah. I can see Carlos White Eagle, Moses Vicent, and finally, yes, Amon Esmeraldo Pinto viewing us from Cacoalco or maybe Sequel, I think. Hello, Mateus Gongolo, viewing us from Viana, I think. Yes. Who is Boggles? Hey, yes, Carlos White Eagle, viewing us from Wish Province.
Oh.
Actually, both of us
That's-
are Bakongo, yes?
Including him, 3 of us. No,
Yeah, the three of us. Actually,
Yeah.
actually, the 4 of us.
Oh really?
Yes.
Daniel,
Daniel
are you from there
is
too?
Monan
Congo
Congo.
too.
Yes?
Township.
I'm Congo.
Ah yeah.
But
Yeah.
born in
No.
Luanda.
No. So you,
Yes.
You are fake.
Huh?
we're the realest ones.
Well, actually, he is also in Congo. Because if they
No,
chase...
I was born in Kibokolo,
Oh,
but I
Kibokolo.
grew up
You grew up in
Yeah.
Rwanda.
Kibokolo,
Oh, okay.
Rwanda.
You grew up.
No,
Kibokolo.
we are
I can't speak
we are
that
different.
much of
Yeah.
Chicago,
No.
but
We
I
are
was
different.
from there.
I was born there. I grew up there too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good
So
for you.
we're on the same page.
Yeah, but I have no idea of
Uh-huh.
which as such because
Okay.
Oh.
I've never gone there
Mm.
since I came here in LH. So I hope one day to go to which, right? Go
Okay.
visit the province.
Good. Okay, so I appreciate this podcast. Carry on doing this broadcasting. Hello, I'm on now from Malange. Oh, Mateus, you're viewing us from Malange. Good. So we have Malange on, Wish on.
Actually, we have a lot of people on.
Yes, and what else? Oh, I mean, Mozambique on. Okay, Vemba,
Yeah.
can you make yourself known?
Well,
Oh, there are 13 people right now. viewing
13?
us. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Hi, folks. My name is Vemba Sebastião, but Facebook is Vemba Boggles, as Mr. David has already mentioned.
Yeah.
And I am an English teacher, so we're here to talk about something.
Yeah.
I was invited, and thank you very much,
My pleasure.
Mr. David Fernando, for having
Thank
me
you
here today.
for having accepted my invitation.
Okay, my pleasure.
Vemba is an English teacher, as I said. He is he's got a degree in English language. I was to say English language teaching methodology, but actually
Yeah.
it's English language literature.
Yeah.
Yes, from Agostinho Neto University.
Mhm.
Okay, and a little bird told me that you are, I think you are writing your paper. You are to write your paper, your master's, yes?
Yeah.
Masters.
I am too.
Are you,
Right.
are you free to talk about that?
To talk about that?
Yes.
No, it's just a process.
Oh, it's a
I mean,
process.
I'm writing.
Yes.
As you have already mentioned.
Mhm.
It's actually we got a thesis, right? No thesis.
Thesis.
Yeah.
And of course paper. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Thesis.
writing my paper.
Yeah.
I'm already like 18%
Oh,
done.
okay.
This
80%.
is just 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
So maybe in 6 months I'll be out.
Tequila J.
Oh,
Jerry. I told you it's Vemba Sebastião. Where did you find Vemba Antonio? We'll go after you.
he's my brother actually.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And he's, by the way, he's backing me up on my thesis. I will go to Wiz maybe next month.
Oh, okay. That's
He's
good.
the key to finish it.
That's good. Oh, you're going there next month?
Uh-huh.
I'll go there in next month too.
Yeah.
I'll go there next month, April. I think I'll be there from Friday. I think Friday to Thursday the 4th or the 3rd. Yeah, because the 4th is a Thursday. No, next month. Thursday is the 4th, and
So
it's a public holiday.
You have the calendar in your brain? I mean, you have the calendar in mind?
If you want.
No, if you have the calendar in your mind.
Yeah.
Sounds brilliant. No, he told me that you are flying there. I don't know whether you're flying
Yes.
or
No, actually traveling.
Yeah, traveling, right?
Yeah. February. I was to go there last year, but I'll be going there in April on the 3rd. Yeah, because they said the 4th is a public holiday.
Yeah, public holiday.
And Friday we won't be working.
Yeah.
So I'll go there and I'll be there from let me see, from Wednesday the 3rd up to Friday, I think the 6th or the 7th.
So you will go back to the promised land, huh?
Yeah, I need to swim.
Daniel, what's up?
And drink Malavu.
Malavu. Oh,
I need
you
I
like
need
it?
to drink the pure Malavu.
Pure.
Yeah. Palm wine.
Pure,
Okay, Malavu
pure.
is palm wine. Okay. Yes. From Wish to Luanda. Oh, yeah. Hello, Mario. Mario Geronimo is viewing us from Cape Town. Cape Town, a very nice city.
Cape Town, South Africa, right?
Yes, he's viewing us from Cape Town. Yeah, and Cape Town is a very nice city.
Oh,
clean.
Have you already been there?
Yes,
Oh.
I was there 9 years ago in 2015.
It's been ages.
Yes, I'll be turning 10 years since I flew to.
Nah,
Cape
you're
Town.
lucky. At least you did.
Okay.
There are some like me.
No, you will do it. Maybe you go to Washington.
I hope so.
New York. Yeah. Finally,
American dream, right?
yes, American dream. Yeah, American dream. Yeah.
American soil.
Yeah. Finally, I'm on. Elidio, that's one of my favorite podcasts in English. Good, thank you. Actually, we are still the not the number one. We are still the only one live streaming in English.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well,
Oh, it's
I don't know
incredible,
if there
man.
are some other podcasts, but
Like in English?
yes,
I've never heard of.
in Luanda or let's say in Angola, because Luanda is not only Angola. Yes. Oh, I mean, Angola is not only Luanda. Yes, yeah. Vemba,
Yeah.
an American who's lost in Angola. Hugs, brother. Delcio Dave.
Oh, that's my homie.
There he is.
That's you. Thank you so much, bro.
From Wish to Luanda. When did you move to Luanda?
Well, actually, I moved to Luanda after I finished my high school.
Okay.
Yeah, my high school. That was 2016. Yeah, at the end of 2016, I came to Luanda, actually to enter university, where Tequila, he advised me, I don't know, but I didn't listen to him.
Okay.
Yeah, he advised me not to, or at least to try in Uige and also in here in Luanda
Yeah.
to enter, to get a vacancy at the university.
Yeah.
But I denied. I said, no, if I'm going to stay, I will stay there.
Okay.
Here, I'm not staying. So I came here 28 December.
No, 2018.
No. 28 December 2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
2017, I was tested,
Mm-hmm.
and thank God, I succeeded.
Okay.
At he said, and also at
Arts.
Agostinho Neto.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Arts
I had
now,
I had to
now-
choose.
Okay.
You know, I had to choose
Humanities.
where to go. So I picked up Agostinho Neto because I did the same thing
Yeah.
that he said provides.
Okay.
Like that's
Did you do
pedagogy.
English? Did you do?
Yeah,
did you do
I
English?
did.
Not,
I did.
not
I did.
Portuguese.
No, I did English.
So.
English and something like more, I think so.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I
Alright.
came here, I decided to switch a little bit.
But why didn't you do education, knowing that you came from an education institution? You came from Cor Maria.
Yeah. It was not really hard for me to decide because I was taught and I was taught very well.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew at that time that I was ready to teach
Okay.
whoever,
Mhm.
because I think I was able enough to teach whoever could come out.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like, yeah, if I have already done high school in this area, there is no need for me to do the same thing
Okay.
in higher education.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to switch
All right.
from education to scientific area.
Okay.
That's why I moved to Agostinho,
Okay.
or Neto, like you say. Neto.
Arts.
Yeah.
Now humanities.
Okay.
Now how challenging was it?
Well, but this challenge, I mean, what are you
In terms,
actually talking about?
you came from ELT
Yeah,
and you were studying literature.
yeah.
I think if you look at the syllabus, syllabus, yes, Daniel, syllabus, yes,
Yeah.
not program, syllabus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if you say syllabus, then we write and say it's not. If you say program, say no, it's syllabus. Yes, you came from. When I say the challenges, I'm talking about syllabus.
Yeah.
You came from ELT, from ELT to English literature. I'm sure that there are certain subjects, not certain, 80% or 90% of the subjects which you had at INE were different from the ones which you studied at arts. And but if you studied or if you chose ESET, it would have been different because you already had some
Background, so to say, right?
background. Yeah. So the challenges I'm talking about.
Yeah. I
I'm talking
understand.
about what is about
Yeah, well,
the field.
it's not really. It was not difficult because before I picked up where I could study, obviously I had to see the syllabus as well. So I saw the syllabus from Agostinho Neto and also from ESET.
Yeah.
I mean, the subjects that ESET provides or teaches well, some were different from the ones we saw at the
High school.
yeah.
For example, forensic
TTS.
knowledge.
Yeah, TTS.
Social linguistics.
No, but we had
Psycholinguistics.
a little bit of phonetics at TTS.
Oh, okay.
We call that teacher training school.
Okay.
There were a little bit of phonetics, and the subjects that called my attentions or that piqued my attentions are the ones from Agostinho Neto. I mean, like I was, I have already seen all these subjects. So why would I go there to study more when I already know? So I decided to, that curiosity of trying something new, that what drove me to Agostinho Neto.
Okay. How was what were the ups and downs of
Ups
studying
and downs?
at Agostinho Neto?
Agostinho Neto?
Yeah.
Well,
What were the most difficult subjects?
the most difficult subjects, the one you are good at.
I'm dying.
Yeah, that's
I'm dying.
pronunciation.
Wait. A turma dos I'm on a representar. Glad to see you, my bro, Vemba. This is Luamba Cristovo. Poor man. He usually say he's the father of Atuma to Zamon. Amon.
This
then
boy
they
is crazy.
vanish.
This boy is crazy. Luamba.
When they say, you know Luamba?
Oh, I know Luamba.
When it
He
says,
was my homie there.
oh, that's
Wish.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We sometimes talk about Buddha School, you,
Yeah.
Dikila, and also
All brothers.
who else? The father. Kula. Yeah,
Hey,
Kula
that
Santa.
one.
Yeah, so
The illest.
we sometimes talk about you. Yeah, and Paul man, Luamba, is a
Yeah.
very good person.
Mhm.
Yeah, the king of messages. Okay, yes. You were talking about the challenging, the difficulties that you went through.
First of all, the one you are good at.
Phonics and
Phonetics and
I'm
phonology,
I'm dying.
obviously. But then came our translation as
Okay.
well. These two ones were the most challenging ones.
Okay.
I had to face. Now there were some obviously, but these two ones were the one that gave me headache.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had great partners who helped me along.
Oh, okay.
Delcio is one of them.
All right.
Yeah, Delcio, Carlos, who is my brother,
Okay.
Leticia. Well, all of them were not too good, right? We were all strangers, but we we helped each other, so to
Oh,
say.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And that's good.
Abraham too.
Oh, filho de Abraão, filho de from Kwanzaa Sul, yes?
Yeah, also Audio, Fernando. I think you know Audio, right?
Mr. Quotation, yes? No, quotation or not quotation?
Quotation is
is that quotation? No, you had one of the classmates. Remember when we presented on the 14th of June or July 2018, when the department
created an activity.
an event where you were the MC. You had a battle with another your American friend.
I forgot his name.
Mara.
No.
His name is Mara.
No, but
Maravilla. Mara, American.
but
You had a freestyle, a battle.
yeah, I know. I have that battle.
Oh, really?
I have my computer. Yeah, I have it.
Well, I love this. I'm saying battle. I'm saying what?
Battle.
I love these varieties. Yeah, different varieties. Yes.
Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's
Miami.
okay.
Yes, Miami.
That's the
yeah,
name.
Sorry.
Yeah,
for saying
that's the
Mara.
name.
Yeah,
Miami.
that's Miami.
Yeah.
Miami. Hi, Miami. Yeah, very good guy.
I hope he's hearing us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying that that event where you were the MC, you and Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alice and
Yeah, I was along with
you,
Alice.
and there was Abraham also presented, and I think he used to call him as a Mr. I think according to quotation. I think
No.
whenever he spoke, he always according to said Mr. Quotation. I think something like that.
No, there is
No, not
I don't know if that's really quotation, but there is a term we use.
Yeah, but it's not quotation.
It's not quotation. There is a term we
Yeah.
used to call him.
Yeah, but
Who
it's
was
not. It's not quotation.
I
This is
forgot.
the second time that Lemba Monteiro is calling you problematic.
Lemba.
Yes, Osmani.
Osmani.
Yes, this is the second time he's calling you problematic. What did you do
This older brother of mine.
when you were doing your masters? How problematic were you?
No, I was not problematic. No, I was such a good boy.
Okay.
But the problem is, we had some old guys
Okay.
in the class, and me, Leticia, Carlos, obviously, even him, Osman too,
Yeah.
Nikila,
Okay.
Fula. I don't know if you know Fula.
Probably.
Fula
if
is
I
also from Wish. They come with
yeah.
Nikila. We did
Oh, okay.
the master together.
Mhm.
Yeah, when somebody threw a stone,
Yes.
we used to laugh.
Okay.
And I was the one finishing laughing.
Okay.
Like, if somebody makes a mistake, I could not hold my laughter.
Okay.
So I had to laugh.
Okay.
And he laughed with me.
Okay.
All of them. Nikila, Fula, Carlos, Leticia,
Osmani?
and someone, even Osman.
Okay.
As I was the one who used to notice most of the times. Me, I used to start and finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started and finished it.
Yeah.
Carlos, me, these are the ones who most of the times, the kid as well, most of the times.
Okay.
Notice
Were you classmates?
Yeah, we were
With the killer?
classmates. Yeah, with the
I
killer.
thought the killer was studying at TSET.
No.
Oh, okay. So-
He bent too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
I'm not problematic.
Okay.
It's just a problem of missing too much.
Yeah.
You know, when we missed maybe 2 months straight, we didn't appear at the,
Okay.
at the faculty.
Mm-hmm.
So when we came, all our notes, if I can say so, I mean the marks
Yeah.
were all good. We were like, "What's up, boys? You stayed
Yeah.
like 2 months, you don't come here, but your marks are
Uh-huh.
great." Yeah.
What's the secret?
We have something.
Oh, okay. And then they're saying, you guys are from Wish. Vemba is an outstanding example of commitment and focus. He left his comfort zone, Wish, and came to Luanda in quest to education. He put this off with flying colors. Question: how has education changed your life?
Who is this guy?
Delso.
Who?
Delso
Delso.
Dave.
What is it? I mean, can you read that again?
Vemba is an outstanding example of commitment and focus. He left his comfort zone, Wish, and came to Luanda in quest to education. He put this off with flying colors. My question is, how has education changed your life?
I don't know what he's talking about.
How has education changed your life?
I mean, in quest,
No, you came to Luanda.
yeah.
Searching in
For better lives, you say,
search
right?
of you left Luanda Wish and moved to Luanda.
Yeah.
What for? In search of what?
Okay.
In search of a better life.
I get it.
Or what's that? Greener. You came in search of greener pastures.
Yeah.
Yes. So how has education? You would like to know how education has changed your life.
Well, this is a very serious question. See, well, education has changed my life in an incredible way.
Okay.
If I can say so, because I had some old behaviors in primary school, secondary school,
Okay.
and also high school. That when I came here, I had to change due to the environment I was exposed, so
Okay.
to say. I found new people. Obviously, my behavior had to change. People from different cultures, different provinces.
Yeah.
I felt like it was some kind of an obligation for me to change. And that this whole thing, and the friendship I made, they molded my education.
Okay.
Not only the teachers, but also the classmates I had.
Okay.
I could name thousands which is I forgot this figure of speech when we exaggerate.
What's that, Daniel?
I didn't get you.
There is a figure of speech we use to exaggerate.
What's that?
Direction?
Nah.
No, it's not. It's a figure of speech.
It's a figure of speech. We have a metaphor,
No.
oxymoron. I think it's an oxymoron, right?
Guys, who can help us?
No, it's oxymoron. Oxymoron actually is okay, no problem. I would name 100 of them.
Okay.
That would be an oxymoron.
Okay.
But now I could name my top 5 or
Okay.
top 10 who
Okay.
mold the entire behavior of mine. So I had to thank these people for the Vemba you see today.
All right. So what have they? How helpful were they? What has changed?
In me,
Yes.
well, I could have changed my dressing style,
Oh, okay.
but I couldn't because I am this way. Yeah, but my way of thinking. When I came, I came with a plan. arriving here, I changed the whole plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you change?
I changed the whole plan because I spoke to some of my friends there at the college. They gave me a different perspective of life, and I had to analyze them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I balanced. I saw well, with the one I came with the one of these guys, I think it's a way for me to switch a little bit, and I did it.
Okay.
And today I am where I am. I came for not only getting a better job.
Mm-hmm.
I was not paid where I was working.
Yeah.
I will not say where I was working, but he knows, and I love him.
Okay.
One of the I speak English because of these ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome was my first teacher of
Right.
English. He taught me beginning, pre-elementary. Not pre-elementary, he taught me, but he didn't finish.
Okay.
Teacher Mbota was the one who finished with
Okay.
the level, because he used to teach in the afternoon. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Kula is the major.
Okay.
He's the key of all this.
Okay.
The killer was also my teacher, but today we are mates. No disrespect, bro. Yeah, I have to thank these guys at university. Delcio, Leticia Siseng,
Mm-hmm.
Delcio, Carlos, Adelina, Abraham, Aureo,
Okay.
and we have also a guy we call phonetician.
Phonetician.
Yeah.
Francisco.
Not Francisco.
Okay.
Not Francisco.
Who's this?
Ignacio. Yeah. Mauro.
Francisco.
I have
Francisco.
two. No, I have two.
Mauro
Ignacio and two ones. Both of them are very tall.
I think that might be Francisco.
No, it's not Francisco.
No?
It's not Francisco.
Oh, Francisco named himself Peter Roach.
That's not the one I'm talking
okay.
about.
Okay.
I mean, the one I'm talking about moved from Angola, is
Mauro
abroad.
Ignacio.
Mauro
He's in
Ignacio
the
is
US.
abroad. We have also another Mauro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love these guys to the core.
The word you
Oh, it's a hyperbole. Hyperbole.
Yeah, hyperbole. Thank you very much.
That's from Sadrach Magnata.
Sadrach Magnata. I know this brother.
Nkuti.
Yeah, no. I think
Oh, Jose Ignacio.
Jose Ignacio.
This is Delcio. Oh, I mean, Delcio said it, Jose Ignacio.
Jose Ignacio, okay.
Yeah.
Jose Ignacio was until today. We along some
Jose Ignacio is their partner. Is a partner of Francisco.
Yeah.
Peter Roach.
He's a Jehovah Witness, just like Delcio. You shouldn't give up, bro.
Oh, what's going on, Daniel?
The light,
Could you turn that one off? Yes, you can.
Lights are going off.
No, but actually it's working.
They are dying.
No, they are still alive. Yes. Carry
Yeah.
on.
But to these days, the ones I'm always frequently in touch are Leticia, Carlos, and Mauro Ignacio,
Okay.
the one who flew to the promised land. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
The US. Okay. All right. So those are the people who have helped you, like.
Not naming the teachers,
Yes.
because if I name the teachers, I might have some 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Professor Matete, that's my father. I don't call him teacher anymore.
Okay.
I call him father. Professor Apolinario, one of the best.
Apolinario.
Yeah, one of the best people. So is that people person? One of the best person, right? Yeah, one of the best person I know.
Okay.
We had some kind of problems, but he's still one of the best people
Yeah,
I know, and I will appreciate. I appreciate him for life.
that's good.
Yeah, Professor Fernanda. Yeah, that one.
Fernanda.
Too tough, but really
Professor
cool one.
Fernanda.
Yeah, she's very
Fernanda
tough.
Benedito.
Yeah, okay.
Benedito, yeah.
Fernanda Benedito. Benedito.
Yes, Benedito.
Yeah.
Because of O.
Yeah,
Then
she's
Mr. Vemba.
really cool.
Yeah, she is.
Kikamba.
She's a rose.
Oh, she's a rose.
It's cucumber. She's
She's a rose.
Yes.
Cucumber. And
women love banana.
yeah.
Which banana am I talking about? Man's banana? Oh.
No, I know. He used to speak with us.
Yes. I saw her sweeping with the broom.
The broom.
What kind
no,
of broom am I talking about? This is literature.
No, he once mentioned something like, you cannot be swimming in a pool
Yes.
without moving.
Okay.
For you to feel comfortable, you have to be moving. Now, what kind of movement I'm talking about? That was
This is literature.
a private conversation we had with some 3 or 4 mates. I was like, oh my God, this teacher. And the one who flew as well.
Okay.
Nick.
Ah, Professor Nick.
Professor Nick. Now that one, social linguistics, my respect.
That's good.
Yeah.
Amon, regards to you, bros. Kaswingi, last Sunday, I think, yes, he hasn't been on Facebook for almost 2 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, but when he knew that you were going to be on Ask My Questions, he said that, hey bro, I haven't been on Facebook for a while, but because of today's edition, I have to log in. So, thank you so much.
No,
thank you so much for that.
Is a brother, a brother who, we met at, when we were doing masters.
Oh, we met 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yes, in Panza North.
We met only once. Last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we have been in touch lately.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're helping each other doing some, some stuff. Kaswingi.
Bye bye Gogo.
Hope you're good.
Yes, bye bye Gogo is Professor Fernanda. Yes, bye bye Gogo.
Is that Bye Bye Gogo from
Professor? That's Professor Fernanda.
There is a book, Things Fall Apart. I think it's her favorite.
No, Things Fall Apart.
No, she loves that book.
Who? Even Professor
Fernanda? She loves that book too much.
Really?
He gave us some kind of assignment that we had to read to extract
the plot.
Yes, but plot, the many characters, the antagonist, all those elements we find in
literature.
I didn't swim
What's
too much
that?
in literature.
You're good at literature.
Yeah, Daniel, what's up? Help us.
He's a poet.
A poet?
Yes, he's got. I think he's writing his 2nd book. Yes, but he has already 3rd book.
3rd book?
Yes.
Do you have one of them published already?
One of which was published in Brazil. He's got a book which was published in Brazil. Brazilians published it.
So I think digitally is not the key.
He only sent.
You got the key, right?
He only sent the PDF, and the Brazilian published that. Then they sent him some copies.
Some copies,
25
right?
copies, yes. For him
25 copies.
For him to send, and then
but
30 copies.
30 copies?
Yeah.
But are you the owner? I mean,
yes,
like
the author.
everything in your name?
Yes.
No, good.
3 books.
Congratulations,
He's
bro.
writing his 3rd book.
No, congratulations.
He's been interviewed by RTPA,
Holy gosh.
RTPA Africa. He's been interviewed by an Egyptian radio station.
Oh, yeah, man.
Janela Berta.
You are too far away from us.
But
100 miles away from us.
Literature.
Till we reach you, we're dead.
It's gone. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Now, how much your English has improved from Kula Sena? I'm saying Kula Sena because of
Kula English Sena.
That's Kula Center for me.
Yeah.
You say Kula Sena.
Yeah.
I would say Kula
Even
Center.
himself
I would
says
say
that.
Kula Sena. You say Kula Sena, I would say Kula Center. Is that okay? How has your English changed from Kula Sena to arts? How has your English changed?
Oh. Well, the whole thing, I think 80%.
Okay.
80% of my English came from Wish.
Okay.
When I'm talking came from Wish, I mean 70% came from Kula English School.
Okay.
We used to call that CES.
All right.
Yeah, Kula English School. Now I don't know why, but he changed from Kula English School to Kula Sen.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I was one of the teachers at Kula Sen.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
you know. Now, 70% of my English came from Wish. A little bit broken, but
Yeah.
came from English. But
Okay.
to these days,
From
I
Wish.
think my English was not broken.
Oh, okay.
Well, not too broken.
Yes.
It was, but not too broken.
Okay.
Yeah, 70 from there, Kula, from Kula. When I say Kula, I mean, we have all the teachers that I went through, like Welcome, Mbuta, Teacher Welcome, Teacher Mbuta, Teacher Ben Ansilu,
Okay.
and Teacher Kula. Plus Teacher Jerry, who is my friend now.
Oh, what about José Espanhol,
José
the
Espanhol?
King Khoisan, I think.
King Khoisan, I met
That's
him.
Vemba, my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I met him through Kula as well.
Oh.
We had some kind of recreational activity at Kula's house.
Mm.
So we were there celebrating something.
I think they are relatives.
Yeah, they're relatives. Yeah, we were celebrating something. I was there with Lampada,
Okay.
Moises. These ones I'm mentioning are the teachers who were the teachers from, right? Or who are until now, I don't know. But at that time, they were teachers at the CES.
Okay.
Lampada King was not a teacher. He had his own center.
Okay.
But because they are relatives, their
Yeah.
relationship, yeah, he had.
That's where
come to let's celebrate.
Humble came from, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Socorro.
Okay.
I don't know where this Humble came from, but we I don't know. Back in the days, we called him Socorro.
Really?
Because he used to sing. He used to sing songs of Socorro songs
Oh, really?
in English.
In English?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, he did that in English.
Let me eat my pork. Let
Yeah.
me eat my pork.
Only himself.
Let me eat my pork. Who has ever seen heaven?
Only, no, but actually, literature gives you the freedom
Yeah.
of twisting the words.
Yeah.
So he might have twisted some words,
Okay.
but the instrument or the style of singing, might have been like the like Socorro song.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
might have changed some words. He knows the techniques.
Okay, that's good. He's there.
Yeah.
He's there, and he's there.
Socorro,
He's around. He's viewing this
Oh.
edition. Yes.
Socorro,
I've already seen his
my boy.
comment. Okay, Daniel, could you pick up some questions? I saw a question coming from Sadrak. Not only from Sadrak, but from the Killer Jerry.
Oh,
Yes, it is very relevant. During the curriculum phase of the master's program, we had several good instructors. Which one impressed you the most and why? This is
Well,
Nikila's question.
first and foremost, thank you very much for the question. We were together there, and I think you know the ones who really impressed us a lot. I will not speak about Professor Matete because since day one he has always been one of the best
Okay.
we've ever had there at the faculty, and at the masters was not different.
Okay.
He's still fire. Kuntondi.
Oh,
Kuntondi?
was Professor Kuntondi one of your
Yeah,
professors?
he taught us too.
Okay.
Kuntondi. Yeah, Professor Kuntondi. Actually, I forgot the subject he lectured us. Professor Kuntondi, my respect. He knows exactly what he speaks about.
Okay.
Yeah, so Professor Matete, Professor Kuntondi, Professor Fernanda. We had Professor Fernanda as well.
Oh, that's good.
Really, really, really good one. Too focused.
Mm-hmm.
He surprised me more than she did when I was doing
Your first degree.
my first degree, which is my graduation.
Okay. Oh, Vemba Sebastião, filho de Maria.
Yeah, this is my
It's
my
been
brother too.
interesting, yes. Yeah, that's Abraão.
Yeah.
Yes? Abraão Sebastião, filho de Maria. Abraão, could you help us the term that they used to call you or one of your classmates? There was a word that they used to call maybe you or one of your classmates. Whenever you said something, they called you like you speak and say according to
Peter Roach.
Peter Roach, according to
Noam
Homer.
Chomsky.
Yes. There was a word, a name that I think they named you, but we can't remember this.
Yeah,
name.
we named you.
I was saying quotation, but actually
It's not quotation. There is
Yes,
a name we
quotation.
called you back in the days.
Could you help us? My first time listening to him, love it. When EFL speakers speak the language naturally and clearly. Yeah, this is
He's a
Jose
Baduy.
Ebenezer Mambote.
Jose?
Jose Ebenezer Mambote. This is the first time listening to you.
Oh.
Yeah. Miguel Jose, Mr. Dapher, ask him what his opinion about the Masters in English Language or Linguistics at Faculty of Humanities, and if he had the opportunity to change something, what would it be?
He wants me to speak about my...
Yeah. What's your take on the Masters? The Masters, yeah, in English Language or English Linguistics at Faculty of Humanities.
Yeah, my brother. Sometimes you create expectations, or
Yeah.
at least you have a high expectations that when you at the place,
Yeah.
the expectation you had doesn't meet. You see, that doesn't match.
Mm-hmm.
So the master degree itself is cool,
Okay.
is great, because I could say we had a great professor. I'm forgetting Professor Sambeli.
Oh, Sambeni.
Yeah,
Sambeni.
she taught us 2 modules.
Okay.
When you are
Very good person. Yes, Daniel.
Uh-huh.
Professor Ben. Your mommy, Daniel's from Easthead.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
She's got a degree in English language teaching methodology.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys. So he knows how to teach, huh?
It does.
Yeah. Well, I was speaking that if you have your own expectations,
Mhm.
you go, but you have to go focused.
Okay.
I and other mates of mine were focused, and we had some kind of enthusiasm to have that for us. So we went there. We met some good teachers. Of course, not all of them are 100% good,
Mhm.
but we had some who were 100% fit, some 70, some 50, and some like 40. But we learned something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when they, at the masters, most of the times it's not a matter of going and get content from the teachers.
Yeah.
Like you go, they give you
Oh
some
yeah.
kind of
Reference. Mr.
Yes.
Reference. Yes. You look what it says.
Is that
those,
himself?
Yes. Those killers used to call me Mr.
Reference.
References.
Those
Yes.
killers.
Thank you. Thank you, Abraham.
This boy is crazy. Abraham,
Yeah.
you're crazy, bro.
Yeah, Mr. References. Yeah.
Yeah, not all of them will be 100% good. And don't worry too much about the structure of the faculty itself, because you're going there for knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, you're going there for knowledge. Forget about the structure, because the structure is not that good. Yeah, if you think the structure is like a paradise,
Mhm.
forget it. So speaking about my experience, it was cool. I learned a lot, obviously, because every time teachers send some kind of a homework or work to do, we used to go and search.
Okay.
Of course, while searching, we had to learn, read, understand, and come, present. And that's a process.
Okay.
We learned and we're here. Only a year, bro. If you have a chance to be here, take the shot.
Good. Daniel?
Okay, there are some questions here.
Mhm.
We have Michaela
Tequila J.
Tequila J.
Again.
I might have asked this question. Go ahead.
But sorry, what's that?
Start by commenting the following. Therefore, please do not leave out this question.
No, I've already asked this one.
You have already asked this
Mhm.
one.
No, do not
We
leave
still
out.
have
Yeah. What's your take on?
Yeah.
could you tell us the lecturers or professors that have caught your attention?
The fire
Yes,
ones.
yes.
We still have the
No?
Mario.
Mario.
MJ.
Okay.
He says, Mr. Vemba, since you are writing your dissertation, how do you see yourself in 35 years' time?
Well, I'm writing in 2-3 years. You know,
No. Since you're writing your dissertation,
since I'm writing,
how do you see yourself in 2 or 3 years?
no, I see myself in, you know, this year is not over. I'm having my master done.
Okay.
Then I ask, until you
No.
you finish
Yeah.
your master.
When I finish,
How do you see yourself
In Vemba in
2 to
5 years.
in 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
time?
well, in 5 years' time,
What would you like to do?
I picture myself as one of the, you know, one of the most influential, influential person in English.
What are the main challenges of taking master degree?
Challenges?
Yes.
I have already answered this question, right?
Is it?
I think no.
So you'd like to be one of the
But
most.
sorry, when I say I wanted to be one of the most influential
Yes.
person in English, it might not be around here.
Mhm.
There are people doing stuff in different areas.
Yes.
Some are in the Congo, some are in Namibia,
Like
you know,
Professor.
whatever.
Like Professor Kikamba.
So we are free to go wherever we want. And I remember Jay-Z has a song. I am God's green earth.
Okay.
Put me anywhere, and I will grow. You see, God's green earth. Put me anywhere in the world, and I will grow. So it's like when you focused,
Mhm.
like Mr. Dapher, right? Mr. D. Fernando. You know, when I say Fernando, actually, you know, I think 5 years ago,
Yeah.
he was not, I don't know if he had this plan of creating some kind of a podcast, right?
No.
But 5 years ago, he did not have maybe the intention of creating something like this.
No.
But, you know, along the process,
I was focused
he,
on on the phonemic chart.
yeah, I have one of this.
Oh.
Yeah, not this big, but A4.
Small. Ah, okay.
Yeah, A4, small one.
That's good.
Mhm. So many things may happen in 5 years.
Mhm.
You may change your focus. Like you wanted to do this, but you see a change. A change in in another thing. So you fly to another thing. It's not like it's not there. Like it's how should I say that?
Stuck?
Yeah, it's not stuck. It may change.
Okay. All right. Let's look at language skills. Yes? That's language skills. Is that language skills? Yes.
I think so.
Language skills, language and communication skills. Could you tell us about this? Communication skills.
Well,
How would you describe yourself? No. How does a person become a proficient language user?
a profession.
Proficient language.
Proficient?
Yeah, language user.
Proficient language
Yeah.
user.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I believe, I'm not speaking by the book.
Maybe you have by taking a course, by typing, by reading, by watching, by talking, by listening, or
All these elements make part.
okay.
None of them is out.
All right.
So if you want to be proficient in English language, you have to include all these elements.
Okay.
You have to read, watch, listen, speak. You have to do the whole. It's like a whole package.
Mhm.
You cannot leave anything out. Imagine we are here. If we didn't listen to, if we were not used to listening to like English songs
Mhm.
or watch foreign movies, how could we be?
Yeah.
We could have some difficulties. back in the days it was difficult to understand like Eminem.
Yeah.
So these days, Eminem is, no brainer. So reading, practicing, whole package.
Okay.
Yes, Daniel?
Since you decided to take your master's degree in Angola, are there some advantages and disadvantages of taking a master's degree in Angola?
I will not speak by the book. I'll speak, I will be speaking based on my point of view.
Yes.
Yeah, I think taking master in Angola, there is more advantage than disadvantage. Yeah, because first, if you have this document, certificate of a master, obviously you can moonlight. I don't know if people out there understand what moonlight means. Moonlight is
speak naturally.
Yeah, is a garimpar. Okay, you can moonlight at universities. You can teach. Okay, I'm sorry. When you have a certificate of a master, you can teach at the universities, because to these days universities are not accepting people who are only graduated unless you have a course for people who want to teach at university. So with this, you can teach at universities, which could bring you not that much money, but could bring you money. If you're already in the system, I mean, if you already teach in the government, when this this updating moment comes, you can upgrade the category as well as your salary.
Okay.
Now, disadvantage, I don't see that much. So I disadvantage of doing master here, because most people don't pay. Government pay for that.
Okay.
Scholarship system.
This is Paulo Landa. Paulo Landa's question. Paulo Landa from Makela.
Okay. As I was saying, you have answered this question according to your words.
Yeah.
Not according to the book. As you have mentioned.
By the book. Not by the book. That's my experience.
According to the book in this specific case. So, tell me, have you ever seen some books on disadvantage of taking a master's degree?
A book? Or an article, maybe?
Article, maybe.
As you have said that you won't talk about that question of one of our
viewers.
Okay. I would like to know from you, have you ever seen or read a book about disadvantages of taking a master's degree in Angola?
Not really. I've never read any book that speaks on a disadvantage about taking master in Angola. And I think there isn't. Is there?
No.
I don't think so.
Maybe an article. Someone wrote something on that.
Maybe article. But there is something that people do not understand. It doesn't matter whether it's a private or public institution where you are taking your master degree. The younger you are, the more chances you have for you to get a scholarship.
Yeah. So
even people who are 35, 39 are getting scholarship, and people who are doing master degree are very few. Can I finish it?
Let him. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just need to finish this. So the only disadvantage that may come out is for those whose intention is to go outside and do not get a scholarship. They have to fund or to pay the master degree by themselves. Okay, that's some kind of disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, because those who get scholarship, they don't pay anything. Taxi, books, everything they need, the government pay for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what makes some people say that? I think I read something about this on, I think it was on Facebook. I speak to natives without any problem, but I sometimes have problems understanding Angolan. What? Yes. Are you a linguist? Are you a linguist first? Are you a linguist? The first question.
Yeah,
Are
I
you a
am.
linguist? Okay. As a linguist, what are the barriers? Yeah. Or what hinders? Yes, Daniel.
Hinders.
What makes talking to Angolans difficult? You can understand an American,
Yeah, but-
British,
yeah.
Canadian, but when you talk to an Angolan, you have problems. Lots of people talk about this.
Yeah, it's a, to a certain extent, I think it's a little bit ridiculous when you think like the owners of the language are understandable, talkative,
Yeah.
and you, the person who learned it here,
Yeah.
people still cannot understand you.
Yes.
And people brag about it. They brag like, yeah, I spoke to that person and he could not get anything of what I said.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Because in a communication, when people speak, when people are talking, and one cannot understand what the other person is speaking,
Yes.
that means noise.
Okay.
It's a noise. People brag, thinking that no, he's not able to answer this question, not able to communicate when I speak this way, and they think that they are better, or they think that they are better than the person they are speaking to, because the person he's speaking to can speak to anyone.
Yes.
He's the only one who cannot be understood,
Yes.
and he still thinks he's the key.
Okay.
Now, what is in the middle of all this? That's what I say. That's a brag, for bragging only.
Okay.
Because if we think straight, for example, it is impossible for me to speak to Mr. David or
Daniel.
Mr. Daniel without understanding each other.
Yes.
But I also know people that if I speak to him, I will not understand.
So-
Now, and people are like, it's not understandable.
Yes.
I just don't comprehend this.
So what makes this communication difficult? What are the reasons for there to be barriers when speakers are different? When we talk to some Angolans, yeah. What are the problems? Do they
Look,
use? Some people say that
No, look,
they make up the.
There are
the
some-
one- the
there-
accent.
there are some
they
that,
make up the pronunciation.
I
But
remember
do
some-
people,
I re-
people make up the. Do people make up accent?
No, first people make up accents.
Okay.
People make up, they make up their own structure
Okay.
of the sentence, only to trick the person they are speaking to.
Okay.
Some they make up. There is something that the teacher Kula told me once. Don't follow too much pronunciation
Okay.
because you may sound stupid.
Okay.
And to these days, I realize he was speaking the truth.
Okay.
Even Portuguese. I will never forget this example. What we call po is not the po. If we follow pronunciation, it's po. It's like it's a po. So if you follow this, people look like you sound way more like you are not you.
Okay.
So people invent words. People invent the structure of the sentence
Okay.
and invent their own. In Portuguese, the accent is one. When he moves to English, it changes.
Okay.
And there is also one element. Slang. Slang is, most of the times, is the key.
Okay.
Let's not speak about idiomatic expressions because they are all exposed. Now we go all over the internet. We have all this, but slang. They forget that slang are particular words that people use with the people they know.
Yeah.
Like I know Mr. Defa understands what means hookabura, right? So I will not use hookabura with Mr. Daniel because I know Mr. Daniel does not know what hookabura means.
Okay.
Now people don't understand this.
Okay. So they cannot. Some people don't separate the settings.
They don't.
Okay.
There are terms that are only used in medicine,
Okay.
specific for that area. For example, scissors. Scissors in the medicine has another name.
Okay.
but in general, it's scissors.
Okay.
But instead of saying scissors, he uses that name they use in a medicine. For what? Only to trick you.
Daniel, do you know felony? Daniel, do you know felony? Felony? No? Misdemeanor. Felony is crime.
It's a crime, yeah.
Felony is misdemeanor. Well, if you commit a misdemeanor, it's not a serious crime. But the felony,
Yeah, felony is a serious
8
one.
years, 20 years, it's a crime.
Big crime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
misdemeanors is a lower what?
Yeah, so you
only break the law.
See.
Oh, you don't break the law actually. Yeah.
you know that this term, he knows that if I speak this with Mr. Dapher or Mr. Vemba, he will not understand. But he uses for you not to understand,
Okay.
so that you can ask him.
What do you mean?
You see?
Daniel, you know, that guy committed a felony.
What?
Felony. Excuse me? What do you say?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Felony? Don't you know felony?
No,
You've been speaking it for 20 years. You don't know felony.
First,
Daniel, come on. You've been speaking English for 20 years and you don't know what felony means.
they bring you down
Yeah.
so that they can feel themselves, so they can put themselves up.
Superior, okay? Okay. All right, Daniel, could you pick up some questions? Daniel?
There are teacher Bernardo Matos says the following. We actually have 4 language skills that one has to take into consideration so as one may have the mastery of the language itself. Bearing in mind which one of these 4 skills you have been struggling with.
Well,
Among 4 skills,
yeah,
okay, which we have to acquire, to learn. okay?
well,
Which one have you been struggling to get
to be honest,
better?
since the pronunciation is not one of them,
That's
None.
sub skills. That's sub skills.
yeah, I have no struggle.
Oh, that's good.
I have no struggle in any one of them.
Okay. That's
Listening, I'm good. Speaking, dope. Writing, I'm cool. Reading, I'm cool too.
good. That's good.
Not 100%, but
You're there.
I'm cool.
Okay. Miguel Jose, a former art student, said that you didn't answer his question clearly. He was not clear in his response. Ask him again. Looking at the course or modules you
Yeah.
had as a master's student, what would it be changed? Yeah.
Yeah. I
On the
missed.
syllabus.
No,
If you
I
had the
missed.
opportunity to
I
do
missed.
so.
I missed.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
you know,
when you are studying, there are subjects that you say, no, quite frankly, our university, our faculty, shouldn't have these subjects because maybe we learn nothing from it, or they have nothing to do with our specialization.
no, the subjects we had to do
Okay.
with the course. As a linguist, we are, or at least from the course we picked up, from
Yes.
the course we chose,
Mhm.
the subjects. I mean, the subjects are really the ones we had to have.
Okay.
We cannot exclude Portuguese because it's our own language.
Did you have Portuguese?
Yeah, we had a
Masters?
subject.
Masters? At masters?
Yeah, it was a subject. You see,
First year, second year?
no, where graduation or
Masters.
masters? We had a subject in Portuguese.
Did you? Really?
It's a African culture.
Okay.
Now, African culture or between African culture or American or I'm saying American, African culture or Angolan culture, but it's Angolan culture.
Okay.
Yeah, we had an Angolan culture, but thank the higher power,
Mm-hmm.
he mixed. Sometimes he spoke English, sometimes he spoke Portuguese.
Okay.
The subjects themselves are good.
Okay.
I would not change any. If there was something to change, I could change the method. I mean, the way of teaching the African culture. It should be in English. I mean, the whole subject should be in English,
Okay.
not the exchanging like Portuguese, English, Portuguese, English. Yeah, now in the teachers,
So the teacher, the professor used.
yeah, the
to
professors,
shift.
I would change some.
He or she used to shift.
Yeah, the professor used to shift.
Okay.
Sometimes he spoke English, sometimes he spoke
And was it good?
Portuguese. Well, it's like in a graduation.
Okay.
Not everybody understands English perfectly. We know this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When we have a classroom, some are only there for certificate. Yeah, for the certificate. So not everybody could really understand. We had people, we named them like out of context. Because every single comment, every question out of context.
Yeah.
So teachers, I will not change.
Okay.
No. I'm saying about the subjects.
Yes.
I will not change. But the teachers, I will change some. I will not say the names,
Yeah,
obviously.
no, you don't have
but
to.
I will change some teachers because I think they are not. If they had this, if they had this, if they had this.
Opportunity.
No. If they had this capacity
Yes.
back in the days, if they had, okay, I would not change.
Okay.
But to these days, the way they taught us, these teachers, I would change. I would really exclude them
Okay.
and change. Some 3 or 4.
All right.
Yeah.
You
some
didn't
3 or
have
4.
phonetics and phonology, did you?
No,
Okay.
we didn't.
But what was the course?
English language.
Okay.
English language.
English language.
Yeah.
English language.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only English language. There were also literature in English,
Okay.
but I picked up English language.
Vemba was known as Mr. T. Bar. At least my group used to call him so.
Who?
Could you tell us why you were named so, Mr. T? This is Vienna. Mr. T.
Vienna.
Yeah.
T. I don't know why.
You said that you used to be called Mr. T.
T.
Yeah. The letter T from teacher. Bar. At least my group used to call him so. Could you tell us why you were named Mr.
Well,
T?
there are some.
This is Vienna.
I know Vienna. He's my bro as
Okay.
well. Well, actually, only them know why they call me this.
Okay.
Because there are some names that we don't know why they named us that.
Yes.
Only people who named know why they named that way.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Now, what have you been doing so as to be, as you said, in 5 years time, you'd like to be known as an influential English speaker, yes?
Yeah.
What have you been doing so as to reach your goals or to achieve your goals?
Yeah. There are a lot of planes in the sleeves.
Yeah.
So there are some that will not come out, obviously. But if I can say so, money is being saved.
That's good.
Yeah, money is being saved for a specific purpose. And one of this purpose is the one, is what I have already spoke about.
Okay.
Like, to be one of the, you had to buy a computer, for example. You had to buy these materials here.
Yeah.
So it demands money.
And we still need to buy some, right,
Yeah, I
Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We
it
need a new ring light. Daniel, the ring light is off. Oh no, yeah, don't
It
worry.
takes money.
It's because of the laptop. The laptop is off.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it okay? Okay, so that's it. All right. Now, how different is it teaching English in a center and also in a public school? You've been to a center, Kula English School, yes? And now you work for the Ministry of Education, don't you?
No, I don't.
You don't work for the Ministry of Education.
No.
Where'd you teach?
No, I'm a moonlighter.
Ah, okay.
I like to.
So
like,
do you teach in a private
homeschooling.
school?
No, I don't like private
Ah,
schools.
okay. So how different is it? Is it the same? Teaching like home tuition and teaching in a center?
No, Yeah, there is a difference.
Okay.
At least,
Could you tell us?
yeah, when you teach at centers, you have a chance to grow more
Okay.
in terms of the 4 skills. You are good to become really proficient in these skills as well,
Alright.
which, you know, the whole package makes you not perfect, but good. So when you teach, you know, like beginning, you step up, pre-elementary, this you start speaking. I mean. So you go to 3rd level, 4th level, they speak. So when you come, you speak English like every single day.
Okay.
With different topics, discuss about different things, different that. So you grow way faster. Now this homeschooling, it's well, you start a boy who knows, who doesn't know quite anything.
Yeah.
So you start with him from ground zero.
Okay.
So until he 5-6 months, he feels like he's already good. Mom, I don't want anymore.
Alright.
So you go away. So you have the only difference is homeschooling, you make more money. Teaching at centers, you don't make none.
Okay.
Well, you make some, but I think it's none. Homeschooling makes you more money. So there is the advantage in homeschooling and disadvantage too.
Okay.
So teaching at centers, you make little money, but you grow more,
Okay.
linguistically speaking. Homeschooling, you make more money, but you grow
Okay.
the least.
Daniel,
Yeah.
could you pick up some questions? What time is it?
It's 8:08.
What
Twelve?
time? What time should we
No, it's 9.
finish? 9 past the hour. Okay. Daniel, could you pick up some questions? Can you find what's that?
Okay, Paulo Landa has some questions. here.
Paulo Landa.
He says,
Let's go.
What advice could you share with those adopted teachers in ELT? This is the first question. You want to answer question by question?
Yeah.
Or by
I think
No, wait.
one by one.
ELT, he meant TTS, right?
English language teaching?
English language teaching. ELT, English language
Language
teaching.
English language teaching.
Yes.
You guys from Israel know too much.
Yes, Daniel.
Do you want to say it?
Can you come again?
Okay.
Sorry?
What advice could you share with those adopted teachers in ELT, in English language teaching? What advice would you like to share?
Adapted
with those
teachers.
Yeah, adopted teachers.
Those teachers
who have been to,
who have
been
not
to
gone to ISET
or
or
to-
magisterial and
or-
No, I was
since they
like
speak
adapted.
English,
Yeah,
they start
adapted.
teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
because you speak English.
Yeah,
Although you speak English, you're not a certified teacher or a qualified teacher.
yeah.
What advice would you
You
like
may
to
maybe adapted. You go because there are lots of teachers. I had a friend. No, I have a friend who was an adopted teacher. He used to work as an adopted teacher. He applied for a post, Minister of Education. He applied for a post as a history teacher. But when he went to the school that the Minister of Education assigned, addressed him to, they told him that we already have an English, a history teacher. Do you speak English? If you speak English, you can teach English.
Good.
If you don't, you will have to go back to the ministry. So he had to start working as an English teacher. So this teacher is adapted.
Well, I think teaching is more about gift, if I can say so. There are, well,
You mean gift?
yeah, no, it's I would say the
Yeah,
I would say
gift, talent.
yeah. Well, 50% is really gift.
Okay.
I know people who never, who have never been to ET, right?
To what?
ELT?
ELT.
Yeah, who
English
have never been
language
to
teaching
ELT, but they teach better than people who have been to it.
No, he's talking about adapted teachers.
Okay.
Because
No.
there are
Can I
teachers who teach
go?
better. Yeah, but there are some that are really adapted.
Mm-hmm.
and they know nothing about teaching.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's
Okay. Oh.
when
Well,
for example,
for this-
every Saturday you have to go to a certain school for you to plan.
Mm-hmm.
You never contribute.
Yeah.
You only go there to sign and then go back
home.
home.
Well, first and foremost, we have classmates.
Okay.
When you go to the planification, you have a you plan.
Yeah.
It's never too much for you to sit or to ask for advice from the one you work with, or at least there at the school you plan, speak to the people there.
Yeah.
But apart from this, today we have everything all over internet.
Yeah.
For example, I once, well, I'm not good at mathematics, but I teach a boy who studies at CAT.
Okay.
Yeah, he has math, English. Yeah, math, English, and science in English.
Yeah.
So I had to teach English, math, and science in English. I had to read too much for me to get at least, to get the basis of how to teach math, science, how to resolve, the equations,
Okay.
the formulas of chemistry. I'm talking about chemistry now. What I did, when they go to the planification, I always ask to their mothers, right, to bring me a copy of the planification.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the year, I had to ask the syllabus.
Okay.
You see, I had to ask the syllabus. From the syllabus, before I go to the next class, I'm in the first section yet. But before I move to the second, I already know what's in the second.
Okay.
All the stuff studied here. Now, speaking about methodology, it's very simple. It's all over the internet. On English, we have a lot of. The best one is a total physical response for English. I don't know if you know that.
We know.
Yeah, the best one is total physical response. I learned this from,
Master.
high school. No. High school there in Wish. Cor Maria,
Yeah.
TTS is the best one, yeah.
TPR. TPF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, TPR. That TPR.
I want to ask you the second question from Mr. Paulo yet.
Mhm.
I would like to know whom mother do you ask for lesson plan?
Who's?
You have said that you've been asking a lesson plan to a mother. I don't know who mother is she. You've been asking a lesson plan. I would like to know.
No, the mother of the boy I teach.
What? Is she a teacher?
Look, no, she's not a teacher.
What you ask her a lesson plan?
No.
Does she go to
Well,
initial education or to
no.
the school where teachers where her boy studies for witnessing the planification
Okay.
of the classes?
I understand your question. It's like the boy I teach does not study in a public school.
He
He studies in a private school.
CAT.
And in the private schools, CAT
Do you know CAT?
I don't know if you know, but that private school is
One
heavy.
of the most expensive.
One of the most expensive.
in Africa.
Yeah, no, not
Southern
in
Africa.
Let's say just in
Southern
in
Africa.
Angola.
No, one of the most expensive schools in Southern Africa.
Yeah.
It's true. It was
Okay.
on the paper.
That
Five or
school
6
is
or 7 years
really
ago.
heavy, and parents are free to ask whatever they want from the teachers,
Okay.
and they are obliged to provide. I ask the syllabus and also the lesson plan. So from the lesson plan they give me, I know which method, because the lesson plan, the methods appear there. They put methods. I know that this method with my boy will not work. So instead of me working with the method that they are teaching at school will work with, I use my own method. I think it's appropriate for him to learn quicker. And it's been working.
Okay.
Since you've been teaching, what are the most appropriate method you've ever used in your classes?
Well,
Just to make you your students understand better the classes.
it's always my favorite, and it's been working for ages. For the kids who are starting, it's always TPS. Total physical response.
TPR.
Yeah. TPR?
TPR.
Yeah, TPR, I'm
Total
sorry.
physical
Yeah,
response.
I'm sorry. It's a TPR, total physical response. When I feel like they are good, private school is complicated, but private school, they might ask you whatever you want, tell me.
Mhm.
So I make up my own leaflet,
Okay.
my own leaflet with with pictures,
Okay.
illustration. I'm sorry, I make my own material illustrated. So when I'm teaching, my boy knows that this person on the photo is greeting this person.
All right.
He knows that this image here is a dog. Yeah, here is written dog, and he's seeing the picture here dog, right? So every lesson I have for that boy is illustrated. The boy is 7 now. The older brother is now 2 years. I don't use this method anymore. Now we go like, man on man.
Okay. Can you tell us in this specific case some strategies? I couldn't say strategies. How does TPR work?
Well, TPR is a method where the reactions is using your body. Like I would say, like Daniel, stand up. My move, like stand up. The kid already knows that stand up is, you see?
Mhm.
When I say no, sit down. Thank you, and you sit down. Come and write on the board. You get it. For example, we use marker, right?
Yeah, you can do
Now please, Daniel, come and write on the board. He knows that the come, say, Daniel, come and write on the board. He knows that come is write on the board because you gave him a marker. So he will learn using his body. It's like body language. Go out. You're saying this, okay? Like, go out. And he goes out. Hey, come in. He comes in. Please, I need I need water. He knows that the water is, he knows that the water is agua. Now, in a public school, it's very complicated.
Okay.
Classroom with 40 students, some 80. How?
Okay. Judo Kalunga Pagamento.
Kalunga Pagamento.
Yeah. Judo.
Judo.
Yeah. You know him?
Could I see his
Daniel.
his picture?
Hello, Mr. Dapher. Vemba, you're one of those young boys I used to learn a lot from when we were mates.
Masters.
No,
Could only be, no?
this one.
Judo.
Yes,
Ah,
classmate. How did you used to call him?
no.
Judo Kalunga Pagamento.
The questions I mean, we're talking more on
On Facebook?
no, we're
What's
talking
the-
more on the masters, right?
Oh, okay.
So I forgot about
Ah,
yeah.
okay. But you know him?
Yeah, I know him.
Yes. So that's what he said, that he
Jail though.
used to learn a lot from you. Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Now, my brother, a big
Is that
hug to you. Just tuned on. This is Mauro Inacio.
Yeah,
Viewing us from the promised land.
the one
The promised
in
land.
the promised land right now.
Where everybody wants to go, I think. Yes, Daniel.
Okay. There is a comment from Mr. Mario before going to
Who's that?
Yeah.
Mauro Inacio or a different Mauro?
Mario.
Oh, that Mario?
Geronimo. This says the following. Thank you for answering my question. I have another question that could be very compromising. Very compromising. I have a friend who I prefer not to mention his name. He finished it a long time ago, and told me that it seems that there is a corruption to defend. It seems that there is someone trying to take advantages of a dissertation to be accepted, asking people for money for them to get it ready earlier. There are many people who deliver their work quickly and are ready defending their dissertation, while others have been waiting for a long time, and there is no response. Mr. Vemba, are you aware of this? What do you think of this practice?
This question is awesome.
What would you do if you were conditioned to defend your dissertation? Could you join corruption?
Is that the question? It's like, he made,
Okay.
like 20 questions.
Let me go
And
step
some
by
else.
step.
No, I didn't understand.
Both of them,
I understood
right?
this. I got all of them.
Okay.
But look, my brother. First of all, I don't work there. Okay, I'm not a worker at the faculty. If he's speaking about Faculty of Humanities,
Okay.
I don't work there. I was student. I am still student, right? I haven't
Masters.
presented yet. Yeah. I am still a student there. So, from what I know, most of the times it depends on
Your tutor?
on the person you choose to be your tutor.
Okay.
Yeah, on the person you choose to be your tutor. Sometimes people do not have time because they state that they are busy.
Okay.
And as teachers we cannot oblige them to come because of you for you to defend. Nope. There are many people whose dissertation are already there, obviously. Some are defending, some are not. But when you have your dissertation written already, and you gave it to the department, of course, we have many tutors who are supposed to give attention to your paper. Some are busy, some are not. It depends on who you gave it. Now, speaking about but honestly speaking, I don't think that there is a corruption there.
Okay.
In terms of defending or presenting your paper, in English department, from what I know, since I started studying there, there is no corruption at defending. No corruption at all.
Okay.
Unless he has the problems, unless the student has the problems with the teacher. If he has a problem with the teacher, okay,
Okay.
that's one thing. Now, joining corruption, no, obviously I wouldn't.
Daniel,
Why would I?
let me just ask Silvano's question.
Silvano.
But could you look for other questions from Silvano? Because you said our questions are not being asked. Or not,
Which question is that?
our questions are not being read. Let me ask this question. Yes, Silvano Momon family. Is it possible in a very short time we have Angolan English variety?
Angolan English variety? In short time? But he has to specify.
Is there a possibility of having Angolan English variety?
Obviously, it's possible.
Okay.
Now, language
In
is not
very short time.
It's not stuck. It's not
This variety is from Angola.
No, it's just like a Portuguese, right? There are areas. I think in southern of Angola.
Okay.
Pente. They don't say pente. They say pende. Language. Let me say this. Language is not static.
Yeah.
It's not stuck.
Yeah.
It's dynamic.
Yes.
We don't know the next decade what it's going to be. The one after the one coming, how is it going to be? Because English is being spoken by a lot of people, not only in Luanda.
Okay.
By a lot of people, and it would not be surprising if we have also Angolan variety, because we have Nigerian, Indian,
Okay.
Why can't we have? We
So
can have it.
how would this Angolan variety be?
Well, now this.
How would it be?
No,
Because once Buddha,
yeah.
teacher Buddha, for some of you who know him and are his students, Buddha said that answer my questions shows the English spoken in Angola. That's what he said.
Answer.
Answer my question where we are now.
Yeah.
That shows it's where the English spoken in Angola is shown to the world.
Yeah.
Now, we are showing the different varieties or different speakers here. Now, you said that you're a linguist. As a linguist, what have you been doing, the linguists? As a linguist, what have you been doing so as to have a possible Angolan English variety? And how would it be, this variety?
First of all, the language is dynamic, but we are stuck.
Okay.
When I say as linguists, we are stuck because for you to conduct a research, we need funds, right?
Yeah.
And we know that our government is not interested, is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not. We need to study. We study people from Luanda. We go to Benguela. We go to Wijju. We go to Cabinda. We conduct a study so that we can come with a conclusion. And we come to a conclusion to see which one should be stated as the one, and the other ones left out.
Okay.
Or one center or one heart, the other one stay as like a Kikongo.
Yeah.
We have a lot of variety of it. So we could have a standard variety of English, and those ones who don't follow the lead, obviously they would have their own.
Okay.
But as a linguist, what I have to say, we are stuck, or the linguists in general are stuck. It needs millions to conduct a study of this magnitude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people have been writing what they call it articles on Facebook. Some have been writing on Facebook, but quite frankly, they are Facebook writers. I don't usually see
Facebook
Facebook writers. Yes, I don't often see our linguists, the so-called Angolan linguists.
It's rare.
Some of them writing articles on the English spoken in Angola. Do you think that people are studying for money, not for science? Some of our linguists, not all of them, because in Lubango, he said Lubango, Wambo, I think Benguela, there are lots of teachers
Studying?
Yeah, professors from Lubango. Lubango, these three provinces, Wambo, Huila, and Benguela. I think they work more than professors from Luanda. No, Daniel? No? Do you think that some of our professors, some of our linguists are only studying for money?
Now, Mike, I would come back with a question as well. Do you know any linguist in Angola?
No, you are the linguist.
Who wrote something
On
Hey, what's up? Yeah, do you know? No, you're also one of them, okay? No. I'm
I'm an English teacher.
No.
He's one of them.
No, Mr. David is also one of them.
Well,
Yeah.
at least I have a phonemic chart. I have a phonemic chart.
No,
Daniel,
No.
I have a phonemic chart.
It's also another conversation. Okay, it's a phonemic chart, but yet you are linguist, right? Because a person who can do this is only okay.
No, I'm not a
he is.
physician. No, I'm not.
No,
No,
Mr. David Fernando.
I'm an English teacher.
No, you
That's
are.
what I am.
Please.
No. I'm an English teacher, the author of the phonemic chart, but not a phonetician or a linguist. No, only an English teacher who dared.
On what did you do your graduation?
No, I don't have a degree yet. I'm still struggling.
Lying. You see?
No, I'm paperless.
Live.
I'm
No,
paperless.
it's live, right?
Huh?
It's live.
Yeah, we
You
are.
see?
People can see us.
Live, live, and it's live, but
I'm not
he's
lying.
He's
Daniel
lying.
said, no, I'm paperless. I haven't finished yet.
Paperless.
I'm still struggling. I'm still in third year.
Oh.
I'm a
Okay.
Now,
still
no,
drop out.
please, Mr.
Oh,
Daniel.
drop out. I mean.
Now, you are third-year student, right?
Yes.
You are third-year student.
Yeah.
Remember, Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of school. Look what he has now. You dropped, you dropped. I don't know for which reasons.
Money.
Obviously,
Money.
You dropped, but you have something.
Yes.
And a person who dared to have something like this, a person who has something like this, is a linguist, bro. This is a no. This is a phonemic chart,
Yes.
and this is spoken in a linguistics.
Yes.
Who are you? Who doesn't understand who doesn't understand anything on linguistics to dare do something like this, of this magnitude? No, he's a linguist. He's just excluding himself
No, I'm not.
because he sees the questions here are heavy now.
It might be
No, I'm not.
a wonder boy.
A wonder boy, Daniel.
What?
Okay.
I wonder.
There is
I wonder boy. Daniel.
There is actually there is a question.
Let me just- hi,
Mr.
Maria.
Daniel.
Let me
No, wait. Mr. Daniel, there is something here.
Uh,
He said that there are three provinces, there are three provinces which are doing something.
Where professors are really working
But what-
harder and harder.
What do they have out now?
No, they have some books. And
Books?
articles. Yes. Yeah, if you go to maybe if you Google some professors. Yeah,
Books.
Yes.
There is
Books and
stuff.
articles.
There is stuff I could say here.
No, I'm
But
telling you.
I can't because it's why.
Some
There are
professors.
teachers I know. There are teachers I know.
they compares.
They have books that copy paste.
Okay. There are some professors.
it's a copy
some
paste.
professors who are like masters. They haven't written even a single article.
No, okay.
So these are
there
these
is
are
a.
studying for.
I mentioned. I don't know. It's
for
really.
money.
He taught us morphology.
Morphology.
Yeah, morphology.
Uh-huh.
The subject is morphology. Kuntondi. Do you know Kuntondi?
It was this professor.
Yeah, for me said. I don't know. There are two. Kuntondi, the other one.
Biafanga.
Yeah.
Vemba Fernando.
No. Okay, it is Kuntondi. Kuntondi. Yeah, that professor Kuntondi. That professor is a professor.
Okay.
I don't know if he has a book, an article. No. That professor, if he writes, he has, okay? Any book he writes, I'm on.
Okay.
He knows what he speaks about.
Yeah. But don't you think that our professors should write more? Because we might be tired of saying, according to Professor Vemba, according to Professor Daniel, our references are from Europe.
Yeah.
And I'm happy, guys, for the
Outsiders.
first time this year, according to David Fernando. I swear, a student is presenting a paper according to David Fernando, and we're using the phonemic chart.
Okay.
This year.
Now you're telling me you're not a linguist.
You won't be quoting a list of lots of international professors. There's, according to Fernando, David, Luanda, Angola. Man, they sent me the list of references that said, my name is there. Wow. I said, I must go there so as to see this presentation.
Just don't
So I'm
forget us
happy.
when you step up, okay?
Yes.
Because as Africans, we have a lot of problems of this. You black everywhere, you black everybody. Nobody can
No,
come
no,
out
I
anymore.
won't. Okay, hi Maria Gonçalves. Maria Gonçalves, good to see you again. Hi, she said she hasn't viewed answer my questions for a while. Good to see you again, Maria.
Mariah.
I found a question from Silvana Mona.
Sima Momo.
Yeah.
Mona.
Fun family.
Yeah.
Okay. But before his question, I would like to know whether Agostinho Neto, Faculty of Humanities, Chinese linguist.
That's his question.
And,
He's got a degree, and
I would like
and
to
I
know
was happy to.
who
I was
stops
happy.
you?
I was happy to.
Who?
To
Yes.
yes.
Okay, I would like to know
Stefano was my
who stops
classmate,
you
and
as a linguist.
Look, first of all, you can search this everywhere. Everybody who is graduated in a certain area, he's the head of that area.
You have a bit of you have a bit of knowledge of every subject you were introduced,
Obviously,
learned,
obviously.
or you had a specific training on a specific subject.
No, we had a bunch of subjects. Okay.
Bunch of subjects.
Yeah, some as a student you find it interesting for me, and you dedicate more time to those ones. There are some, you cannot get a C or B. I mean, a C or D. You have to get at least A or B, not C or D. Because if you get a D or C, you will leave a subject to be continued, to be done later, right? So, I don't understand all the subject perfectly, no. But pronunciation, I have background, not as much as Dave Fernando. I know a lot about pronunciation. Translation, I know, although I don't apply.
Why?
I mean, translation I apply, but interpretation I don't apply yet. But I have background.
What do you mean by apply?
My apply is like work with.
You haven't applied. Right?
Yeah. The other rest make a part. The other rest make part of make part of the language. I mean, if we think straight, we have translators, interpreters, teachers. We may have a grammarian as well, phonetician as well. All these elements make a linguist. So a linguist is able to discuss all these elements. A linguist. I am formed in this area. You are formed in a
ELT.
ELT. Should I not call you a teacher? Are you a teacher or not?
Yes, I am a teacher because I have a specific training for a teacher. Okay, specific, and all the subject I had is related to a teacher.
Who's Jessica Vemba? Who's Jessica Vemba?
Jessica Vemba. Her name is Jessica Vemba? I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a relative. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I was saying all the subject I had is related to a teacher training, different from you. And since I finished this set, because we said Chinese teachers.
Yeah.
Okay. From the moment I finished this set, I'm considered as a teacher. Now, from you, linguist. I think linguist is a kind of a deep title to be given randomly. And you guys from, I said, when you finished, you guys from Agostinho, when you finished Agostinho, at least you have to take a specific, course which is related to the area you want to be skilled.
What do you mean?
And starting
I have
writing
a
start
certificate.
writing
I have a certificate of graduation from Agostinho, right? There's a place.
Just by having this certification.
No, there is a place that they need a translator. Should I not go?
Sorry.
No, you
No,
can go because you had
look,
translation and
I mean,
translation.
I have a certificate. I am qualified to translate, interpret.
These are the main focus.
Okay, to translate, interpret. I didn't do any other course for me to get more proficient in this area of translation and interpretation.
But this is the focus.
If a job comes out, should I not go?
Of course you go.
Why should I go?
But you'll go because you have these subjects, okay?
No.
And those subjects, where the focus on your course. But now, linguists as such,
Mr. Daniel,
I think
look.
it's
Look.
too
look,
much.
no, that's the misconception of things. Let me put this straight. When we are studying, the course is a language and literature in English language. This is language and literature in English language. When we speak about English language, in it we have elements that make the language. You will not have a language with no grammar, no language with no pronunciation, no language with no accent, no language with no phonetics or semantics or morphology. It's impossible to have a language without it.
Yeah.
So these elements, we see it there. No matter where you go, which job you do, you will need all those subjects. For you to be a good interpreter, you need all those elements in it. Can I go? For you to be a great teacher, you need all those elements in it. You cannot be an English teacher when you don't understand about pragmatics and semantics or morphology. You will have the problems.
Okay. Samuel Smart?
No, we're not over yet. Let me just state something clear.
Go ahead.
Since the moment you are graduated, the faculty itself may not be from, it was heavy maybe back in the days, but from the students that have been released lately, the quality, went down. But since the moment you are certificated, since the moment you have a certificate, you are a linguist. Now, whether you are good or not, you are.
That's a business.
That's your business, but you are because you have the paper, you studied. Now, what you do with it, if you are competent or not, that's not our problem. It's like you. There are people who were trained to be a teacher, just like you, but are not able to teach. Believe me, you have a classmate you finished together, but they don't speak neither 25% of English. I'm sure. Okay, now, how will this person teach? But he's a teacher, graduated teacher.
Yeah.
But he can speak English, he can't speak English 25%. He's a teacher. The entire 4 years, the entire 4 years, he focused on being a teacher. But as there, is not only to be a translator or interpreter. We have a morphologist, you have semantics. You may be a person who only studies phonetics, who only studies, you only a teacher, but you can speak English 25%. What kind of teacher you are?
That's really bad.
Okay. Going to Silvano's question, yes. As a linguist, what Mr. Vemba think about Angola speakers in terms of speaking to challenge others that they are the ones?
Look,
a very difficult variety.
This is a really deep,
a difficult variety.
No, look, it's not really about variety. You mean learn English to challenge people? To challenge people, to see who is the one.
Yes.
To see.
Silvano says, or Rod, as a linguist, what Mr. Vemba think about Angolan speakers in terms of speaking to challenge others that they are the ones, in bracket wrote, using a very difficult variety.
What does
There are
it?
people who like to use a very difficult English, okay, just to boast themselves.
But what's this
No.
very difficult English?
I think he has a misconception of these ones. Look, we have two standards ones, right? The GP,
the
GP,
main,
right? We have two ones.
Yeah. GA
GA and
BRA.
BIA, right? We have the American and the
BRA.
BIA.
British English.
That's what we spoke minutes ago.
Mhm.
It is quite impossible for an Angolan speak only British
Using BRA
or
GA.
only American. No, it's quite impossible, if I can say so. So we mixed stuff. But look, the idiomatic expressions change. In America, there are a lot of idiomatic expressions which also match with the other variety, which the other standard variety.
Mhm.
See that? So, to challenge, I thank God I grew up learning English from the ground zero. The teachers, as I have already mentioned, had this spirit of challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, like today I will read To Kill Mr. Daniel. I appreciate that back in the days.
Okay.
But our challenge was not to use words that people do not understand.
Okay.
I mean, I go home, I read enough using dictionary materials
Mhm.
to come and kill Mr. Dapher because he didn't read. I will not use slang unless I know you know. That's made me and other people I know be who we are today.
Okay.
It's not made of challenging. It's not made of challenging. Variety. When we only have two major ones, and I believe nobody wants to speak like a Nigerian. I'm sorry,
Yes.
but I think nobody wants to speak like a
We
Nigerian.
love it.
Oh,
We love it.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
But
but
the focus is to go to the promised land.
nobody wants to speak like a Nigerian or Indian. We all want to speak. We want not really speak like. Okay, we want to have accent close to Americans or
British,
English.
Canadian.
You see? Okay, we want to be close to that. Now, Nigerian, what's up, bro? So we only have these two main ones. Either you go there or you go there, but at any moment you might mixed
Yeah.
both.
And that's because of the exposure.
Exposure too.
Mr. Zaj candidate.
The father of questions. Good to read his questions
That's
again.
it. We're
We're about to say
Finally,
goodbye.
we have this question.
We're about to say goodbye.
It says,
10 to 9 p.m.
in your opinion, what is the percentage of fluent or proficient English speakers in Angola, based on your interaction with some speakers up until now? And second, do you still have difficulties understanding non-natives or not anymore?
I will start by answering the last one. I have no difficulty. I have zero. I have zero difficulties in understanding anyone unless uses strange words. I mean, when I say strange words, you know what I mean, right?
Words.
Unknown words, right? Yeah. Unfamiliar words, so to say. Unfamiliar words that I don't know. Okay, I will ask. What do you mean? Just like a lot of people like, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Daniel,
What do you mean? Could
Yeah.
you repeat that?
what do you mean? Yeah, unless it's this side. And if we are speaking about specific area, I don't understand about health.
Okay.
So the terms you use about health, I'm sorry, but I will not understand. I will not know. I will not understand. Mine English, I will not understand nothing about mine. Now accounting, yeah, I will understand accounting English because I know accounting.
Okay.
Now mine journalism, it will be difficult for me to understand it. Some terms I may get, but some I will not.
And this
No.
doesn't mean that you are not good at English.
Yeah,
You're
it doesn't mean that I'm
a
not good at English.
A different
Just
area
different
of study.
areas. Even the person who is studying accounting, If I speak to him about my area, he will sound stupid too.
Yeah, because if you start talking about things related to your field, you may not understand. Yes, one of the examples is if you start talking about guided discovery. I like using guided discovery. I like using TTT. I like using. I don't like using grammar translation.
Hey,
I like using, as I
Too
said,
bad.
guided discovery, TTT. What's that? Communicative approach. People will ask you,
TTT?
what is communicative approach? Yes. What if it's communicative approach? Yeah. TTT is teach, test, teach, test.
teach, test, teach.
Test, teach, test. It's an approach which you
Okay,
use.
you have one.
The first one. I didn't answer the first one.
The first one is, what is the percentage of fluent or proficient English speakers in Angola?
No, it's quite difficult for me to yeah, if it was in Luanda, I could stay. But Nangaula, I don't know nothing about Malange. Nothing
Marie,
about Cabinda, nothing about.
Okay, and the last question from Bernardo Demarco. Steve Bernardo.
I know him, my boy.
English.
He says,
My brother.
Teacher, Vemba, you've just touched on slangs. What do you have to say about those guys who dwell on learning slangs? They do it wholeheartedly on a
Daily basis. He like too much using that daily basis.
wholeheartedly on a daily basis. Simply to get people
I knew it. He likes that daily basis.
flabbergasted. Now, can it be dangerous and cause interferences to the communication? What advice would you share with them?
Well, when you use words that other people do not understand, it's a noise. You are speaking, but other people is not. You are speaking alone.
Making noise.
Yeah,
right?
you are speaking alone and obviously making noise. So my advice for them is drop it. They should drop it. Or at least speak with the people. They should learn it, okay? But speak with the people. They know what he is speaking about. So if I say moonlight, I know that Mr. David Fernando knows moonlight. So if he doesn't know and I say moonlight, it's nothing.
I can ask what it means. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now this is different from slang. They should quit.
Maria Gonçalves said, Nigerian accent is great, though we like to speak like white people, American and British.
Yeah. No, she's right.
Yes.
But
It's
it's
good.
heavy.
Yeah.
You know.
I love you. Oh.
Yeah, no, look. Daniel, it's like you can. You know your
Vocal code.
your vocal codes allows you to pronounce bread, brother, sister. But as you know, since you like Nigerian, you will say brother.
But it has
Sister.
nothing to do with vocal codes. It's their first language influence.
First what?
First language influence.
First language influence. It can be killed. I
You
saw
can
it
work
too.
on that. Today we say
But
right. We say right.
No,
we say
no,
right.
no. Actually,
I say right. I say right. In Gikongo, we don't say,
success.
hey.
no. The interference of mother tongue in English, it happens, and we understand that. We know it's
Let
cool.
me just
But we don't have
say,
this problem. Why would we speak like them?
let me just say hi to an old friend, Sergio.
Yeah.
Sergio Vinicius. Sergio is viewing us from Brazil. Sergio, are you already Brazilian? He's an Italian.
Oh.
He's been living in Brazil since 1996, I think.
96.
1996.
1996.
Yeah, he has one of the number one English school in São Paulo.
Oh,
Yes.
he's gone too far.
And he is an English teacher.
ahead of his time. He's ahead of his time.
Yes. He is an English teacher.
Yeah.
But he has traveled to more than 130 countries.
100.
More than 130 countries. He's not the pilot. He's not the flight attendant. He's an English teacher, but he's been to more than 130 countries. Sergio, what's the key?
Incredible.
He loved. We met in Cape Town when we were doing Celta. Yeah.
Sergio,
What's the
Sergio,
key,
please.
Sergio?
the key, we need it.
We spoke Portuguese.
You
Our
know,
teacher
at
said,
least,
"Don't speak
At
Portuguese."
least, at least you've been to Cape Town. The only place I've been to is Congo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been to.
It's Congo.
Yeah. Tell me. I saw your pictures.
Yeah.
You've been to the DRC with your father.
I was with my
Why
father.
did you go there?
I was sick.
Oh, okay.
So I was sick. I was seeking for treatment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to the DRC?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
What about our hospitals here? Maria Pierre. You have what? Prenda.
If you trust this once,
Could you try
You
to?
might
Could you
end up
try to
dead.
find? Could you try to find?
no, but
Mario-
I did.
Miguel José.
I did. I went to Maria Pia. I went to.
No result.
Luprenda.
No results.
No results.
Then you went to the DRC. You decided
Not,
to go to the DRC.
I went to a public, no, a private one, which I was, somebody told me to go there. I mean, to go there.
Okay.
I had to go there. He prescribed some kind of medicine that helped me until now.
Okay.
Yeah. But yet I had to go to Congo to see what was the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, we went there with my dad. We chilled a little bit,
Oh yeah.
and we came back.
Oh, good.
See,
Okay. Good.
Sergio.
Yeah, Sergio, man, is
Does
really
does he
incredible.
Does he have some kind of page or group or whatever?
A group?
Does he have a page on Facebook?
No. It doesn't have a page,
Nah, he's a
but
product.
he is on Facebook. Sergio Vinicius.
Take me though. Can you take me?
Brazilian.
but-
Not Brazilian.
But right
Italian.
now, but right,
An
no,
Italian who
Brazilian
has been
Italian.
living. No, he told me that I asked him when I think in 2015. I asked him if he already was Brazilian. He said that Italian are not allowed to have
have
dual nationalities. Once you have another nationality, you lose the first one. He is European. He doesn't want to be an American. Yeah, so.
Even American cannot go to United
No,
States without a
Brazilian.
visa.
He lived, as I said, he's been living in Brazil, I think, let's say,
But
for over 25 years. But now 28 or almost 30
he
years.
has at least
A
a
residence
resident card.
card. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
No, if
But
he has a
not
residence card,
nationality.
that's good, okay.
He doesn't want to lose his
He's
Italian
European.
nationality.
He's heavier than Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Who doesn't want to be
Teacher
European?
Mbuta, you are
Hey.
only joining us now.
Teacher
Are you
Mbuta.
there? Are you viewing us? Okay. Yes. Daniel, there are some questions. We're about to say goodbye.
Okay,
Yeah.
let us go to the question.
Hey, brother, tell me about our national languages, which is a strong means of cultural identity. How do you see the current status, Mario Inacio,
The current state of our
national, let's say, national languages?
Well, unfortunately, our languages are dying, are
Okay.
vanishing step by step, because people are falling in love in other languages. So we are not trying to.
Can you find, before we say goodbye, can you
We
find
are, you know,
Miguel José's question?
We are
Because
not
please ask the
fighting
question.
to get our culture back, because language is also a culture,
Mhm.
and as the owners of the language are losing it, but Europeans are coming and studying, speaking our languages.
Yes.
We could change the whole paradigm if we wanted to, but unfortunately, as a people out of the system, we can't do anything.
Okay.
But one thing is sure. This decade this is 24, right?
Yeah.
24.
2024.
I'm pretty sure that in the next decade, things are going to get worse.
Okay.
Our languages will lose.
Okay.
Not only languages, even our dressing style. But languages are dying. I was, when I've been when I've been to Congo, Lamba Makela Duzombo. People there speak more
Lingala?
Lingala que Congo. and I loved
In
it.
the DRC?
The DRC as well.
Okay.
Lingala, Kikongo. French is only for those who,
Who've been to school?
who's been to school. Those who study, are those who speak English. I mean, French. But if you go to the city of the capital, Ouija, Songo is a township, Negazi, all those townships, they don't speak. It's rare. It's rare to find people speaking our language, unless those elders.
Okay.
The elders, they speak the language, but the youngest are not speaking. Imagine I'm 29 now, or I'm 28.
Yeah.
I don't speak my own language. When am I supposed to learn it? It will be difficult, right?
Yeah.
But I'm happy at least I speak my own language. I understand it. I have my own difficulties, but I'm fighting to overcome them, to overcome them. But we are losing the culture. Next decade, things will get worse. We should find a way to get our culture back. It's not only linguistically speaking, but also culturally.
Okay.
Yeah, we should get back, our languages and also our other cultures apart from language, all languages, so to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Then-
Mauro,
Miguel José.
my man.
Yeah, I found it. We're about to say goodbye. It's been
Yeah.
2 hours. It's been 2 hours.
Miguel José said, looking at the courses and modules you had, as a master's student, what would you like to change?
No. This question is
It's
already
been done
asked.
already. None on the subjects, only
Miguel
the teachers.
José, what questions? Because please answer my question.
What question exactly?
Yeah. Can you
Are you
write
not
it
are you not
again?
on the same page?
No.
Are you
no.
not on the same page?
No, he's viewing us from his Facebook profile.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, so if there aren't any other questions, the last one but not the least, what's the problem with the Bible?
Oh,
What's the problem with religion?
nah,
What's wrong?
I don't.
Were you cheated by a sister and then
No,
you got
no, no.
disappointed?
What's that? Well, what religion is a made-up thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a made-up thing. It has nothing to do with God. First thing.
Okay.
Yeah, religion is a
man-made stuff.
it's a made-up stuff. So
To
it
take-
has nothing to
take
do with
men- to
with
take
God.
men far away from God. Yeah?
At least the God I know.
Okay.
Yeah, because if we think straight, there are more than
Don't finish this topic now.
4.
No, he's talking about that's his.
Well, we have more than 300.
Mm-hmm.
We have more than 300 religions,
Okay.
and each religion with their own savior. Now, which savior is the real?
Okay.
I mean, is the realest? We don't know. We have, I would just mention the major ones.
Yeah.
Jaha, Buddhism. We have
Christianity.
Christianity is not even ranked in the 5th.
Okay.
Before Christianity has
We have Buddhism,
Christianity has
Islamism.
200 years. This is 2000 years.
Yeah.
But we have these ones, Buddhism, Jaha, Judaism. They have way more years after came out Christianity.
Okay.
So they have their own gods. Christianity also their own God.
Okay.
And their own Savior too. So who should we believe? Each one who comes made up his stuff. At least each one who came made up his stuff.
The God is the same.
So what's the problem then? What's the problem with religion?
Well, religion is a made up stuff.
Okay.
It's a business.
All right.
Yeah, it's a business. People are getting rich people are getting rich
Pastors are getting
of
richer
religion because
and richer.
we have to understand the difference between for example, our religion and the faith.
Okay.
We have a faith without a religion, not even Savior.
Okay.
Faith is different from a religion. Religion cannot exist without faith, but faith is there without religion. I don't know if you can pick this up.
I feel you.
Yeah, so faith is faith, religion is religion. Now, the Bible is a, how should I say this? My problem is with religion and the Bible.
Okay.
Because the Bible itself speaks about Christianity, right?
Yes.
Now, on God, I know there is a higher power. Yeah, I we, at least us from a Bantu culture, we call it, Tatanzambi. That's, in our language, we called it Tatanzambi. Before Europeans arrived in this area.
Yes.
And no matter how you call it, okay? But I believe we have a creator of the universe. I believe we have a higher power who is controlling, who decides. I mean, there are solid proofs that happened not only in my life, in my family's life, and particularly specifically in my mama's life.
Okay.
I saw miracle live. Yeah, so it makes me believe that we have a higher power up there. Now, Christianity and the Bible is it's just something they used to get what they wanted.
Okay.
But since we got too deep into it, we got stuck.
Okay.
We have people who do not know the existence of the constitution of the heaven.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even know about it. But they are, they live. They came, they sold us a paradise in the book, while others are living paradise here on earth.
Yes.
You see that?
Uh-huh.
So they are selling us promise in a book, but others
Are really living.
are living in the heaven here on earth.
Daniel.
So this is a very troublesome.
Okay.
I don't know if I could, but we have a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
If we speak about Christianity, for example, as is the one we are inserted in, we have a Roman Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
The rules are others, and Orthodox, the rules are also others.
Okay.
One, the priest may have a wife. The other one, the priest may not have a wife. The one which controls is the Pope. You don't say Pope? Yeah, it's the Pope. The other one is I think it's a patriarch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a patriarch. Now, Pope, patriarch. Get married, don't get married. I mean, what do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
The Holy Bible is a collection of books. Protestants' Bible has 66 books. Roman Catholic has 7.3. Orthodox has 7.8. Now, which is the one should we believe? We don't know.
Okay. All right. Miguel Jose's question is, Mr. Vemba, as a linguist to be, what could you say about varieties in English language? And why do some speakers cannot understand each other?
I don't know if this fellow of mine were absent-minded or something like that, but we have already spoke about this. But anyway, varieties are determined based on the environment.
Okay.
We have a term we use when two people who speak different language mixed each other. A new language is born.
Yes.
See? That's a Creole, I think so.
Yes.
That's Creole.
Mm-hmm.
This is the process. Now, in English, we have to understand the variety because apart from English, people also insert their own languages into English.
Yeah.
Like
Lingala is Daniel. Lingala is a Creole, yes.
we have
Lingala like a Creole. No,
I don't think so.
It's not a Creole. Okay.
Like in English, we have Indians speak other languages, but they have English.
Okay.
There are terms they don't say in English. They take their language, they put there. This process we call borrowing or
pitching,
yeah, borrowing or oh my God,
landing,
code switching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, code switching. Nigerians, they mix too. That's why you see most of the times you are listening to Davido, Burna Boy, and you don't understand straight. You see, some words you understand, some words you don't understand because they mix English words and their own language words. So that comes varieties.
Okay.
For example, in America, there is a part of America that they struggle to understand at the part of America. In the United States,
Yes.
Mississippi finds it hard to understand New York guys.
But they speak the same
They
language.
speak the same language. Wayne Rooney, the footballer,
Yes.
who was a mate of Ronaldo in Manchester,
Yes.
he didn't speak English at that time, but he was English.
What do I mean? Is to speak.
For example,
Oh, his variety was different from others.
thank you. His variety was different from others. We have a standard English there, but from that standard English, we also have variety.
Different varieties,
Like
yeah.
in Wales,
Scotland.
Scotland,
Even,
okay, good.
even the
Iceland,
varieties spoken.
yeah, Iceland as well. They're different.
The English, the varieties
But
spoken
all
in
of them are
Manchester
English.
is different from London.
Yeah, they're all
It is the
different.
same
So
language,
varieties,
different
basically
varieties.
this.
Okay, I am David Fernando. My technician is Daniel, as usual. Yes, and my guest for today's edition is Vemba Sebastião.
Vemba Sebastião.
Yes, what are the last words before we say goodbye? We are saying goodbye.
Okay. We spoke.
We're finishing with 18 viewers, and we managed to reach 35. There were 35 people viewing us.
Okay. Now that's already
some hours ago,
Yeah.
and now we're finishing with 19 viewers. Yes,
they might be sleeping.
yes, some
Those
are
who went,
tired.
they might have wife.
Yes.
They are babying their wives.
Yes,
And
lately we've been
we understand
finishing
that,
with this
yeah.
number. Yeah, so what are your last words?
We
before
spoke
say
about
goodbye?
many things here, a lot of aspects of language itself, challenges as well. But my advice is who is in the process of learning English, keep learning. Those who are already good, get better than who you already are. There is no better advice than reading too much and practicing that much. But you have to have a plan. That plan, it's a, how should I say this? Okay, you need to have a plan of study. You have your job, you have some other stuff, you are busy, but yet find some time to find some time to speak or to practice or even read English. Because in our country, most opportunities, most chances are coming up to us, straight towards us, but for not speaking English, we miss them. So guys, do all your best to speak English. May not be perfect, but please speak English for different reasons. One of them is to get a better job. We all want it. But since we want to get out of Angola as well, I think we should. You should really speak English. You will need it out here to make more money. Join enough money to realize whatever you are planning to. So guys, stay well. I'm sorry. On the Bible, we should speak more. Obviously, yeah, because there are thousands of contradiction
Yes.
in the Bible.
Well, if we start
Yeah.
talking about
But no,
Bible, people
we
will
won't speak about
leave the
Bible.
lie.
Maybe in other edition.
Yeah,
Other edition.
no problem.
So guys, Dave Fernando, thank you very much for having me.
Don't mention
No,
it. It
I,
was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still feeling comfortable. Mr. Daniel, who is
Our
who is
technician.
no, not our. Okay, I'm sorry. Who is
Answer
Mr.
my
David
answer my
Mr.
questions,
David
technician.
Fernando's technician.
Is answer my question.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
Dear viewers, it was nice to have you on the other side. I wanted to read, I think, not Zeno, one of the followers viewing us from Mozambique.
I saw them last week.
Oh, really?
I saw them at the Teleton.
Ah,
I saw them at Teleton.
okay.
He looks broke as hell.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if he's pretending or whatever.
Yes, yes. He wrote something, but one of the followers, one of the viewers from Mozambique. Yeah.
He says,
I hope it's not nothing
in
about it.
Africa there is a country which I really
Yeah.
enjoy to
Yeah.
listen the way they speak English, but
Yeah.
there is denied.
What?
What's that?
This is named
Mm-hmm.
Let Take and Speak Up Uganda. Frankly speaking, British English is the best variety.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Can you read his name?
Zed Sebo.
Yeah. Viewing us from Mozambique. Yes, he said that British English is the best variety.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Really?
Standard British English is his best variety. Okay, that's good. All right. This is March. Today is the third of March. The third month. The 3rd of March. I wanted to interview women in March. I only wanted to interview women this month. Why did we interview Vemba today? Because last week, as I said, due to weather what? Due to the weather, yes, we had to postpone yesterday our last edition to today's because it was drizzling. Yes, it was drizzling. We didn't want our guest, both our guest and Daniel, to get wet. Yes, I was here, but we didn't want him to get wet. So we decided to interview him today, and they said that he was available. But next week, I would like to interview a woman. Yes, a woman. Yeah, maybe Maria Gonçalves. Yes, Maria. Maria, can I have you next week? I know that you are still on the other side. All right, this was one more edition of Answer My Questions in 2024. Yes, Daniel. And we've been live streaming. If this is your first edition, yes, if this is your first time viewing us, we've been live streaming every Sunday, 6:30, sometimes 6:40, sometimes 7, but we usually live stream or go live on Sundays, and every edition we have different speakers, teachers, translators, interpreters. We have authors, yes, like Daniel, yeah,
Author.
yeah. So we've been
The
live
one.
streaming, yeah, Daniel, and we would like to interview more people. So thank you so much for having spent your data.
I say data.
Say data. Yes, thank you so much for viewing this edition with Vemba Boggles.
Yeah, Vemba Boggles.
Vemba Boggles.
Yeah, Vemba
What's it?
Boggles.
Vemba
Vemba Boggles.
That's American.
Yeah.
That's American English. British Vemba Boggles. Huh?
Sounds weird.
Yes, it does indeed. Okay, so thank you so much for being on the other side, and see you next Sunday. Bye-bye. Over to you, Daniel.